Okay, so um, today we are going to look at reading and planning a situational writing, which is the main bulk of what we are doing. Um, we are looking at writing a letter today, I believe. But before that, we'll be looking at vocabulary cloze, MCQs, some editing, and then finally letter writing, formal letter writing. And when we write formally, we have to remember a few hints and clues, which I will cover with you later so that you don't write wrongly. Now, later on, I believe I have 5 students who actually completed their situational writings for me. That would be Yutaka, Raha, Victoria, Jerusha, and Emma. Okay, later on, I will be reading your situational writing pieces out. Okay, but I will not say whose it is, so the class will not know who wrote it as well. And then I'll talk about how it can improve and what was good about it, and you can learn from that. And everyone can learn from what you wrote as well. Cool? And plus, you have bonus marks in your class dojo as well if you've written your situational writing. Victoria says her TR2 for English is tomorrow. What does TR stand for? I've only heard of paper 2. What's TR2, Victoria? I'm not sure. But sounds important. Good luck for it. Termly review 2 for English. So it's kind of like a short test, I guess, for term 2 for English. So yeah, I hope you can perform well tomorrow. Keep calm, you'll be fine. Okay, so vocabulary cloze. Let's have a look for this one. All right, before we go too far, let's read the whole passage first to try to understand what's happening here. Finn ran as fast as his legs could carry him through the thicket. Thicket means very dense bushes. It's very thick bushes. And into a wide clearing with pine trees on each side. Nearby, he could hear the howls of the wolves as they closed in around him. Cursing himself under his breath for straying too far from his fellow campers, he knew that he had to keep moving to avoid his pursuers. If only he could make it back to base camp, there would be help waiting. A flurry of grey, flurry means like a sudden blur of grey, darted into the edge of the clearing, and then another and another. No surprise here, these grey things are the wolves that were about to attack him. Yeah. Finn's heart sank. He unshouldered his backpack, figuring that it was all his only method of defense. But just as the alpha bared its fangs for an attack, a loud crack rang out through the woods, loud enough to startle Finn. What's an alpha over here? We say the alpha bared its fangs, right? So the alpha is actually the leader of the wolf pack. So it's normally the biggest, meanest wolf that can bring the pack around to look for food efficiently. That's called the alpha of the pack. Yeah. The wolves hesitated. Hesitated means pause for a bit, and then turned tail and fled, right? So they were very afraid of that sound. Realizing he had been moments from possible death, Finn collapsed to the ground in relief. Now over here, the loud crack that rang out through the woods, do you think it's someone breaking some wood? Probably not, right? When you hear a loud crack like that ringing through the woods, it probably means it's a gun that just fired. And when guns fire, it sounds like there's a loud crack, right? There's a crack in the air, pop, that kind of thing. Okay, so that's like a gun sound. So over here, obviously, someone was trying to help Finn and stop the wolves here from attacking and killing him. So as to who that is, we don't know yet. The story ends here for this passage. All right, so Raha says she has oral for English on Monday. Best of luck for that as well, Raha. Keep calm. I think during oral, the thing that most students actually don't do well for is because they are too nervous and they cannot read well and they cannot talk to the teacher well. So you are your biggest enemy, Raha. You need to conquer that nervousness and then have that peace and calm in your heart. All right, as you walk in, pray to whatever deities you believe in. All right, and then have the calm mind of Mr. Joel's power inside you. And then you'll be fine. Okay? So, the first question over here, straying. What's a good word here to replace the word straying? It says here, he was cursing himself under his breath for straying too far from his fellow campers, right? So if you stray, that means you got lost and then you moved too far, right? So what's the best word to replace straying over here? I need Dania's answer and Yutaka's answer, keeping in mind that D is not a good answer. Don't choose D. So Yutaka and Dania, what are the answers? Hold on, hey, Yutaka is not even in the class. I think he's busy or something. Dania is correct. The answer here is D, and most of you got it correct. Wandering around. When you're wandering around, you are just, maybe you're curious or you have nothing to do, so you're just walking around trying to get rid of the energy in your legs. And before you know it, you can't see your friends, and then you're like, hey, where did my friends go? How come no one called me? How come no one saw me walking off? Oh my God, I'm lost, that kind of thing. So that's called like wandering off or straying too far. You can say straying off as well. Right? Off is OFF, straying off, wandering off. Good, Dania. Dania corrected herself. Next, we have number 2, pursuers. So he knew that he had to keep moving to avoid his pursuers. So what are pursuers? Pursuers are things or people who pursue you. So what is pursue? Pursue is when they chase after you, right? That's what it means by pursuing. So these things are chasing after him. What's the best word to replace pursuers over here? So, I need Brian, Dania, and Josiah's answer. Please keep in mind that B is not a good answer. Do not pick B. What's the best answer over here? Brian, Josiah got it correct. Good. And Dania got it correct as well. Fantastic. So the best answer here is C, hunters. Right? Why did I say hunters? Okay, because the wolves were hunting him. Okay, now why can't we use predators? That's very odd. I didn't find anyone using predators. What's wrong with the word predators? Over here, a predator is an animal that kills and eats other animals, right, in nature. In that sense, it must be natural, right, naturally. And this is the reason why we can't use predators, because wolves do not eat humans naturally, okay? Wolves might prey on old and dying deer, wolves might prey on rabbits, wolves might prey on other smaller animals like a wild pig, or something like that. But wolves do not naturally prey on humans. So we can't say that the wolves are predators and that Finn is the prey over here. The wolves were probably hunting him. Yes, they wanted to eat him. So they in that sense, they are trying to prey on him, but they were more of hunting him in that sense because naturally wolves do not eat humans, right? So therefore the answer is actually C, I mean. The wolves were hunters. Okay, what are quarries? Quarries actually refer to the hunted, the hunted animal. We call them quarries, so with an S. The hunted animals, we call them quarries. So if you go out on a hunting trip with a gun and you want to shoot some animals and then they are running away from you and you send your dogs to chase after them and you're running after them as well, you are trying to pursue them, they are your quarries, you are the hunter. Okay, so hunters and quarries, they normally pair together. Hunters and quarries are a pair. All right, if you're a hunter, you hunt your quarry. If you are a predator, you eat and kill your prey. So predators and prey, they are words that are linked together. Hunters and quarries are words that are linked together. Okay? Quarries are normally used for animals that humans hunt only. Okay, number 3, everyone got it right. Fantastic. I don't need to go through this. A flurry of grey darted, a flurry of grey dashed. All right. So dash is like a quick movement. Okay. Darted is also a quick movement. And so for number 3, D is the perfect replacement for darted. Good. Scuttle is used more for animals that crawl quickly. Crawl quickly. So for example, cockroaches, rats. All right, so basically small animals that crawl quickly. Yeah, so cockroaches and rats. Sprinted is for short bursts of running. So it's not just one quick movement only. It's like a movement that you can see for a long time. You can run for a long time, but you run very quickly. That's called sprinting, right? You run very quickly. And shot over here doesn't make sense, yeah? Shot is like something released from your gun, a pum, a shot from your gun. So dash is the best answer here. Number 4, startle. When you startle someone, you surprise that person, right? You startle that person. So don't use B over here, okay? I would like Dania to give me the answer again. What's a good word to replace startle? You surprise someone, they look very, what? Yes, Dania is correct. The answer is A, shock. Okay, so if you startle someone, you shock that person. All right, so startle means surprise. Shock also means to surprise that person. All right. Rina. Hey, where's Rina? Rina, is Yutaka coming in? Just asking because quite a bit of the class has started already. Okay, he is. It's just a bit late, hey? All right. Let's continue. Let's mark attendance. All right, number 5. The wolves hesitated. Hesitated means you pause for a while because you are unsure about what to do. You are like, I'm confused, like you're stop for a bit, right? Hesitated for a bit. So over here,